All right, guys, how are you today? Today we are making pancakes. I will post the recipe underneath when I post this. But we are making pancakes. We're doing a video. Can you say hi to the camera? This is my helper, Max. I don't know if you can see Braxton from the angle of the camera, but he's here with his little hands. The first thing you do before you do any cooking, especially today in this time, is wash your hands. And then don't touch your face, don't touch your eyes, don't eat anything, and don't put anything in your mouth. So the first thing we're gonna do is measure our dry ingredients. Well, actually, the first thing I did is I have my hot skillet, my fry pan, my tabletop skillet. That's something ready, getting hot over there. But the first thing we're gonna need is in our dry bowl ingredient, we're gonna need 1 cup of flour. So I like to be a little tricky. And we do 1 cup of white flour, 1 cup of whole wheat flour, and it adds another flavor. You want it? Alex will do this one. That's your whole wheat flour. We did 1/2 cup of whole wheat. And then we're gonna do, Braxton, you can do it, but make sure you're covering your mouth if you're coughing. You dust this off. Then we're gonna do 1/2 cup. No, don't put your stuff in. 1/2 cup of whole wheat. Need the back of this. Here. Pour this in, please.
Okay.
Pour that in, please. Good job. So we have our 1/2 cup of flour. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of sugar. You want to do the tablespoons of sugar?
No.
All right, hang on. We need 2 tablespoons of sugar. You guys can each do 1. Well, we're gonna go like this, since I'm not gonna pour it out today. My sugar container is really tight, which is a good thing. No, do not put anything in there. Stop putting things in. 1, go ahead, get 1 scoop. You're doing the 2nd scoop, but look, then we gotta put it in. Now let's get a scoop for your brother. Sometimes I make it a hair less because. Okay. All right, we got 2 scoops. Then we need 1 teaspoon baking powder.
Can I do it?
So baking powder is different than baking soda. Hang on, you're gonna get to do the next one. So we need 1 teaspoon baking powder in this one. This is baking powder. Stop. 1 teaspoon baking powder. What? I'll be there in a minute. Then we need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. You're gonna put this one in. You're putting this one in. This is baking soda. Baking soda has this great little thing on the bottom.
Sugar?
No, this is baking soda. We just put baking powder, baking soda in. Now we're gonna need some cinnamon and nutmeg. Usually, don't put it in your mouth. My goodness. Yeah, you can't put things in your mouth. On your mouth. Then you need some cinnamon and nutmeg. So I do a nice heaping. Go ahead, put it in. Don't put it near your face. All right, that's enough. That's the cinnamon. And we're going to put a little bit less of nutmeg in. So I did like a teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. I really think you need these 2 items to really... I'm coming. I think you need these. Here. You're fine? All right. All right, that's all our dry ingredients. Now the boys are going to very carefully and... We're not going to put any... Oh, no, stop putting things in there. Mix it very... Don't mess up my recipe. Okay? Stir that up gently. I'll be right back.
Hold it with me. Put your hand. You'll mix it. Good job. On the bowl. Careful. Mommy,
Okay, enough.
I was helping Rack.
All right, that's really good mixing. Make sure
I
it's
was
all mixed
helping
together.
Rack.
Now we're going to put that aside for a second. Now we're going to get our wet ingredients.
Mommy.
I like to use buttermilk for my pancakes. No, you can't put anything in right now. But I don't always have buttermilk on hand, so if you take regular milk and add 2 tablespoons of vinegar to a little bit more than 3/4 of a cup, so you have a full 1 cup of milk, then you have some buttermilk. So that's what we did here. We let it sit while we started. We're going to put in this buttermilk. Stop. We're going to put 1 egg. So what I always do is I will break my egg into a little custard cup. And then we are going to, hang on, no, we're not going to dump it in yet. I'm just going to give it a little quick break. And now you can dump it in. All right?
Can I mix it?
Now you can I know you want to mix it. And then we're also going to add to this 2 tablespoons of oil. Yep, hang on. We're going to add 2 tablespoons. That's not a tablespoon. This one's a tablespoon. Make sure we're doing the right measurements. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil to this. 1. You just mixed it. And you put the egg in. 2. Okay, now you can mix it up again. And then we're going to add I needed a tablespoon for vanilla. So we're going to do a tablespoon of vanilla. Put it in. Now mix that up. Mix that up, and then we're going to mix it all together. My boys like chocolate chip pancakes, but my husband doesn't. So when I make chocolate chip pancakes, I put the chocolate chips as we're doing them, and I'll show you that. So we got everything in. Pour it in, please. Okay, stop it and mix it. Pour this in. No, we would go little to big, honey. Little to big.
Little to big?
Little to big, because it wouldn't all fit if we did it the other way. All right, we don't want to forget any of that good juicy stuff, so just put it all in. Okay. Take all the ingredients off. We're going to mix that up. Not too much, not too...
You want to help me?
No, we're not going to help with this one. We don't want to mix it up too much because you don't want it to be overly mixed.
Are done?
We are done, and then I'm just going to cook them. You done? Say goodbye to the camera. Okay. My one assistant is putting everything away. Go ahead, mix it. I'm going to get the hot skillet and bring it over. Okay. Can you go get the cinnamon container that I threw out and go put it in the recycle bin? Yeah, can you go do that for me? Here, look. The cinnamon container on the floor. Go. Yeah, go put it in the recycle bin. This is hot. Don't touch. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. So now I have my pan. Hot. No touching. Do we want to put... Look, we need to get our... Here, I'm going to move you over here. Hot. Hot. Ready? Look, what are we going to put in our pancakes? Some chocolate chips. Here you go. You can have a couple chocolate chips. All right, now my pan is nice and hot. It's a brand new skillet, so it's doesn't really need spray and stuff like that. I'm going to get this out of the way. All over my kitchen. All right. Now we're going to just take, I have a little ladle, and I'm just going to make little, I'll move the camera over so you can see better after I get this first batch done. And I put about 3 down, and then I just put a couple. I know, you're going to like these. A couple chocolate chips in each one. Here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is hot. We don't touch it. It's very wet. Hot. Yep. And then we're going to do a couple plain. I know. You want another? It's very hot. Don't touch. All right, we're going to flip. I had this set to about 350. Sometimes I feel that's good. Sometimes I feel it's not so good. We're going to let this go another second because I don't feel like they're ready to go. No, we're not going to have coffee now. We're making pancakes. Okay, it's hard to see what's happening on my griddle, so I'm going to bring you over here. Okay, we're going to go. We're not ready yet. We're not ready yet.
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet. You can get a view from there, I think. Maybe because I wasn't quite plugged in right.
Yeah.
The griddle was probably cooling down a little. All right, give it a second. Sorry about that. Keep your griddle plugged in. Keep your baby happy. Here's a cute one. Say hi to the camera. Say, what are we making? Pancakes. And what is it? It's hot. Don't touch, it's hot. It is hot. Okay. Now they're ready to go. Sorry about that. I didn't re-plug it in well enough. And you just flip. Flip. These need a second longer. A little second longer. Yeah. I have some plain ones and some chocolate chips. You gotta wait until we get the next batch going. Yeah, when it doesn't like pull nice and gently, you know it's not quite ready. Here, no, here's your milk. Here's your milk, that's old milk. Here's your milk. All right, let's see if we're ready. There we go. Oh, that one broke, but that's okay. One of the kids will eat it. Here we go.
Mommy, I broke it.
Yeah, I broke it. Mommy broke it. There's always a little crime in cooking.
Mommy, chocolate cookie.
You want a chocolate chip, please?
Mommy, green.
The kid just eats chocolate chips. Okay, let's see how they look. That's a done pancake. Now, I know some people don't like putting the chips into, they rather put their chips into their batter. Yep, that one's good too. Because it doesn't get on the griddle, but my chips somehow don't really get on the griddle too much. They get on the pan. They don't really get on the griddle, so I'm not sure how that works. So this is how you're going to make your pancakes. I'm gonna pull all these off. We'll do another batch until I have no more batter left. Now, if you want to keep them all separate, have 2 plates, one for chocolate chips, one for not. If you're gluten-free, dairy-free, you'd have to use gluten-free flour, which they work pretty well with pancakes, whatever your favorite one is. You'd have to use dairy-free milk. Again, whatever your favorite is, should work pretty well. They have these really great dairy-free, gluten-free, allergen-free chocolate chips if you're looking for that. But this recipe is really good that you could just sub in your own ingredients and it will work. I'm not sure if other milks, you can do like the buttermilk effect, but they might just not be quite as fluffy or buttermilky. I'm not really sure what it does, but we like the flavor better from all our trials. All right. Happy pancaking. Say goodbye. And wash your hands.